I'm Rich Noonan for World Business Watch in Roswell, Georgia to tell you about B.E.S.T. The B.E.S.T program might be the most powerful and compelling educational tool out there for students and adults who want to change their lives. B.E.S.T is an acronym for a program that motivates people to become their personal best. And it was born out of a terrible accident in the mind of a lifelong educator named Bridget Eaton Partalis. She founded the prestigious Eaton Academy outside Atlanta back in the 90s.
B stands for befriend only those that bring out the best in you. E is excel in your natural talents. S is set goals and do something every day to achieve them. And T is treat others with the same level of respect of which you would want to be treated. These are the four basic things that allow people to motivate themselves to be successful. And we're trying to teach students at a very young age to do that.
B.E.S.T is also a great tool for companies and organizations to help adults live better lives, especially when dealing with adversity. This is adversity. This x-ray of a mangled leg still sends a chill up the spine of Bridget Partalis. You see, this is what her son Evan's leg looked like after a terrible industrial accident that left him facing amputation. Evan was a Georgia Tech student with a bright future at the time, but in an instant that all changed. Evan's surgeon, Dr. William Terrell, is one of the best in the world at saving limbs by growing new bone. Evan needed 5 inches of new bone. Think about that. He would have to turn the screws on his external fixator every day to literally stretch the bone at 14 adjustment points. The doctor says dealing with a patient's emotional health after a devastating injury like this can be almost as challenging as saving the limb. Dr. Terrell told Evan that he had to keep moving, living, trying to be his best, despite the constant pain for over 2 years.
Get out of the house and do something. If you get out of the house and look up and see a blue sky, you won't get as depressed. If you sit inside, every time a commercial comes on, you're watching TV, you look down at your leg and go, yep, still hurts. And that's all you think about is how bad it hurts and when is this ever going to end. If you get out of the house, and I don't care if you go answer the phone somewhere or what you do, the days go by quicker and you do better up here. And if you do better up here, you're going to do better down here. Or if it's an arm, the frame, the fixator is going to do better. And Evan got out of the house, took one class, which is actually pretty amazing. He didn't just go answer the phone somewhere. He had to actually go somewhere, pay attention and think and take tests, which is tough to do when somebody's pulling your bone apart.
Well, Evan was trying to be his best, but his life was on hold while his body tried to hold on to his leg. One night, his mother thought of the word B.E.S.T, and the B.E.S.T program was born. Now, B.E.S.T is a national model in character education. Evan and his mother are taking B.E.S.T to schools and organizations across the country. At Eaton Academy, where B.E.S.T was first taught, the students love the B.E.S.T activities, such as this team-building exercise, to see who can build the highest balloon tower through teamwork. Evan says every time he sees B.E.S.T in action, he is pleasantly surprised.
What surprises me most about B.E.S.T is the response that we get from the kids. You know, it was such a personalized program, especially for me and my family, that it surprises me that it's so applicable to everybody's life.
Evan says the B.E.S.T program gives these kids a simple guide, a checklist, if you will, to go through before they make decisions.
Little decisions that that a lot of people don't take a lot of time on. I try to make myself slow down and take a second and kind of evaluate it via B.E.S.T. You know, does this line up with that entire saying? And it really does help. I mean, it seems like some simple stuff, but it seems like common sense, but it really, really just helps you make better decisions on a daily basis, wise decisions that you wouldn't beyond my years for sure.
It's a conscious effort to succeed. It's a conscious effort to, when you're having trouble in life and you don't know which way to go, it's a conscious effort in a way to refocus your energies and refocus on things that need to happen to become successful. And some of the most basic things are the easiest things to forget how to do. And that is, befriend those that bring out the best in you so you don't do things that are undesirable. Excel at what you're naturally good at. Look at the things that you're not good at naturally and become better at those things. Set goals and do something every day to achieve them, even if that's the littlest, tiniest thing that you do every day that helps people stay on track so they don't lose their focus. Treating others with respect at the same level of respect that you expect to be treated is a basic concept in life. But so often when people are in trouble or having trouble finding their way or discouraged or have experienced an event in their life that sets them back, it's difficult to remember to treat others with that same level of respect. And so we try to focus on the 4 basic things that we believe are fundamentals of success.
Bridget and Evan have designed a turnkey program that can be used by anyone. B.E.S.T consists of workshops, tools, and lessons that have a proven track record of success wherever B.E.S.T has been implemented. In this breakout session, for example, students are asked to rate themselves, making them think about things such as attaining goals, something high school kids don't spend much time considering. The B.E.S.T program changes that.
As human beings, we interact in community. And when we interact in community, part of us being better people is to help each other. So I want you to appreciate those things also.
B.E.S.T is chock full of information that students can use every single day of their lives. In this discussion, Evan tells students about the danger of blowing off studying at college.
It's little things every day, really, too, what it comes down to. Did you make that decision 3 weeks ago to go play basketball with your friends, or did you make that decision to sit and, you know, read the chapter that you were supposed to have before the next class? Those kind of things add up.
The many messages of the B.E.S.T program add up as well. Evan's personal journey has been a long one, but B.E.S.T has helped him immensely, and it will help anyone who is lucky enough to participate in B.E.S.T as they face the tough times and daily decisions that challenge every one of us. Does B.E.S.T work? You bet. People of all ages love it, and Evan is a great case study. He went from a young guy who faced 9 surgeries in 30 months and more pain than most could endure to his old self. That's him burning up the slopes, achieving a goal to ski again, being his best.
He did a great job with it, and he gritted his teeth and sucked it up and did it. So it can be done, and he's a testament that what can be done if you set your mind to it. If you want it bad enough, you can do it.
If you want to make a positive difference at your school or your workplace or in your family, invest in B.E.S.T. You'll be glad that you did. For World Business Watch, I'm Rich Noonan. Thanks so much for your time.